Tensions spiralled along the India-Pakistan border just hours after both nations agreed to a ceasefire along the line of control and international border. The agreement, once viewed as a potential path to peace, proved to be brief. Currently, several areas of Jammu and Kashmir, including Jammu City, Poonch, Rajouri and Aknor, remain calm. Local authorities are advising residents to remain indoors in certain areas, though updates are coming in of normalcy resuming. The media briefing by India's Defence Ministry, originally set for 11 a.m. Indian Standard Time, has been postponed. Sources say a new time has yet to be announced. 32 airports continue to remain temporarily closed for civilian flights until May the 14th or until further notice. New Delhi airport operations are running smoothly. However, due to changing airspace conditions and enhanced security measures implemented by the Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, there could be changes to flight schedules and longer wait times at security checkpoints. 2 Indian Armed Forces personnel, an Indian Air Force officer and BSF sub-inspector were martyred amid heavy shelling and drone strikes by Pakistani forces in the Jammu region. Sergeant Surender Kumar Moga, a 36-year-old medical assistant from the IAF's 36 wing, lost his life in a Pakistani strike while deployed in Udhampur, Jammu and Kashmir. BSF sub-inspector Mohammed Imtiaz was killed when his unit came under intense Pakistani firing along the international border in the RS Pura sector. According to BSF officials, 8 personnel were also injured in the attack. While Imtiaz succumbed to his wounds, the remaining 7 are receiving treatment and are believed to be in a stable condition. Well, joining us live from the ground is Ajay Jandial, a correspondent who is joining us live from Jammu. Ajay, thank you ever so much for being here with us. Let's take our minds back to the past 12 hours or so. What can you tell us about these violations that took place along the line of control and other areas last night?
Yes, for last almost 15 hours, there is no fighting on the borders in Pakistan, and Indian forces, they are not exchanging fire. But still, situation is tough because people, those who lives over here on the line of control in the international border area, where even after ceasefire from between the two countries, when ceasefire violation took place, fire exchange of firing took place, they are in the panic. They say that we cannot believe that whether the fire is completely closed, stopped or not. So that's why, people, those who have suffered losses of properties as well as the life, they are not, yet returned home. Those who have migrated to the safer location. Right now, we are over here on the line of control area in Plawala sector, and they will try to show you the visuals as well, that how things are moving on. You could see that almost whole of the roads of border areas, that is totally closed. And those who basically reside in these areas, they have been told to be very precautious, even after when there is no firing, because during the lull period, no one knows that when, people feel that it is safe, but no one knows that when it is going to start. So that's why this has been conveyed to the people, local population are living along the line of control and the international border area, that they need to be cautious and they need to stay away from the border lines.
Yes, absolutely, Ajay. Before we let you go, you've mentioned there, of course, some of the advisory notices that are in place. But given that you have been in and around locals in these areas which have seen conflict in recent days, what is the current feeling now amongst locals in Jammu and other areas that you're aware of, given the optimism that we obviously had following this ceasefire? Has that remained into this morning, or is there more apprehension following last night's violations?
The feeling among the common masses over here in Jammu and Kashmir, they still says that this is nothing new, because in the past as well, Pakistan have said that both the countries have even said that there will be no ceasefire violation. But once again, it starts whenever it stopped, whenever the ceasefire agreement was signed. So they says that don't know that what is going to happen next moment, because both have exchanged ceasefire fires, many a time, and also they both have agreed for the ceasefire many a time. So that's why people says that we, end of the day, we are the sufferers, and we many a time have faces losses because of this firing on the line of control and the international border area as well. So that is what exactly people are feeling over here, and says that we will wait for the government to, share the exact, stand of both the countries, and then we will be able to move back to the war horses, which is there on the ground zero.
Yes, Ajay Jandial, thank you ever so much for joining us. Of course, your work